boys here.
Hey, happy Monday, everyone. Welcome to another edition of the Disney Morning Show. My name is Doobie Mosley, co-founder here at Laughing Place. That's our executive editorial director, Kyle Burbank. How you doing, Kyle?
I'm doing well. How about you?
I'm doing well, too. It's nice to be back here. It's been a long time since I've done this, but I think I'm back all week, so that's kind of exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think all week. So,
yeah, because next Monday,
yeah,
I'm learning.
You're learning. That's right. Let's get some quick hellos there. Hello, Mickey's my spirit animal. Love to see you here. Fred Ramirez, thank you very much. JPP, DeMarcus Little, Gio, I got your message, Gio. I will be looking at that today. Hello, my LP friend, Nikki B. Nikki B has a dumb question. Who is Minnie dressed up as in the thumbnail? We'll get to that very, very soon, basically right after our opening segment. And that opening segment is a look at the Disney stock price, which was at $112.60 last time we looked. Quick refresh here, where we are now at $112.51. The same thing. Way to go, Disney.
Wow.
I missed earnings last week. How'd it go?
It was okay. I think the EPS, which was our streak question, they beat the streak, but they missed slightly on revenue. But I have to imagine that anytime a company is going to spend money, that's when they're like, oh, I don't know about this. And then, of course, those investments pay off and they're like, you guys are geniuses.
All right.
Rachel.
Hello there, and welcome to another edition of the LP Disney Weather Report. I want to break free. I want to break free. I want to break free from your lies. You're so self-satisfied. I don't need you. I've got to break free. God knows, I want to break free. Let's get to the weather. Anaheim will be sunny today and reach a high of 83, although a bit of humidity will actually be present, making it feel more like 85. Over at Walt Disney World, it will be 92, but the real feel is 101. Yuck! What's more, isolated thunderstorms and showers will be possible this evening, which would also hinder nighttime entertainment, so be careful. And that will do it for another Disney weather update. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.
Doobie, if I may, while Rachel was talking, I did go over to our stream just to see if this was the case. And indeed it is. Gio is the first to have our latest LP milestone member award. He's got the LP with a little crown on it. That's how cool he is. Happy 1 year of being a member with us, Gio. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Gio. Does Rachel not realize there's more than the great old US of A?
No.
Okay, let's get. Apparently, people don't like Rachel. Oh no, not Rachel. She is loud and annoying. That's why we love her around here. She ain't going nowhere. Learn to deal with it.
She was actually 6 decibels quieter today, but thank you. Because I realized that I had somehow made her 6 decibels louder than the baseline.
Yeah, so be happy with what you got. All right, let's get started with the Destiny. And you ask what Minnie's dressed as. She is Hero Minnie. Not superhero Minnie, as I have previously called her. No. She's not super. She's just Hero Minnie. And she was there as the Disney Destiny had its ceremonial float. I guess it's more than ceremonial. They do literally float it out. Had its float out at the Maya Works
about
shipyard.
50 maritime traditions that they go through.
This is in Germany, where they're building this new ship, which sets sail on its maiden voyage November 20th. So yeah. And Hero Minnie is kind of the, well, this celebrates heroes, and so Hero Minnie is, what do you call, what is she? She's not the stern character. She's not the atrium. What is Hero Minnie? The mascot?
Maybe she'll be the godmother.
Okay, maybe she'll be the godmother. Anyway,
yeah,
she was there to celebrate. And yeah, so cool. Big milestone, as we are now August, September, 3 months away from the maiden voyage of another Disney cruise ship, which really is the best news in the world. Disney also was kind enough to share some new footage of the Doctor Strange themed Sanctum Lounge, which is aboard the ship. You can see that here. Yeah, a lot of vlog. I guess vloggers, podcast, I don't know. A lot of media is out there for this float out. They don't normally make it quite this big a deal, but they did this time, which was kind of fun. So we're getting tons and tons of footage and information and stuff. But Disney released this one right here, showing just, it's kind of cool to see these things while they're still under construction, because this thing will be under construction right up until it set sail with actual guests, and in the case of the Disney Wish, well beyond. So yeah, as it crosses the ocean from Germany to America, as it gets prepared for the preview voyages and then the maiden voyage, construction will still be ongoing while it's in the middle of the Atlantic, which is kind of cool. And if that weren't enough, there's more. This is cool. So the Destiny is not the last ship Disney's ever building, and they've actually, in a maritime tradition, right, Kyle?
A maritime tradition, yeah.
Maritime tradition, construction has begun on the next ship in the Wish class. We've got the Wish, the Treasure, the Destiny, and a fourth ship, which is yet to be named. But they've had the ceremonial steel cutting. This is also being built at Meyerwerft in Germany, and it will be debuting in 2027. And I have a note here that I should click this here.
Hold on a minute. Hold on a second. You know what I think we're missing? A little bit of Disney magic. So please welcome to the stage the one and only Captain Mickey Mouse.
Can't mute. I don't want to get copyrighted just for Mickey Mouse. So we'll leave it at that. But you can go watch the rest of that on our website. But yeah, another ship is coming. So I believe, maybe I'm wrong, but I believe they've only said there's 4 in the Wish class. So we know there's more ships coming, and I'm anxious to see what else they decide to do. We know the Adventure is coming, but that's like a whole different thing because they bought that ship and then they changed it and stuff. So
what's the term when he, like, shouldn't he get a promotion at some point? Like, he's just not the captain. He has a whole fleet.
Well, the captain of the Disney Magic, the first Disney captain, Captain Tom, he was eventually named Commodore.
Yeah.
So maybe Commodore Mickey's coming.
Maybe they should have Lionel Richie present him that time.
He can go all night long. Never mind. We're talking about Lionel Richie and Hello, and it's kind of creepy. But instead, let's move on to Disney on Ice, where 2 different holiday pre-shows are going to be coming to Disney on Ice in November. We have Olaf's Festive pre-show, which will perform in front of Disney on Ice Presents Jump In. During the show, Olaf will explore different holiday traditions, just like the Olaf's Frozen Adventure short. And then Disney on Ice Presents Let's Dance will feature a festive pre-show for the holiday season called Goofy's Ho Ho Holiday Sing-Along. So these will be performing before the regular shows. There's always two touring Disney on Ice shows, so each one gets its own pre-show included in admission. Kind of fun. I love Disney on Ice. I hope we get to see these.
So when they say that it's like Olaf's Frozen Adventure, do they mean way over long and people get upset about it because they're wondering why is there a half an hour before the movie?
I think we have something for that. I can't find it. Oh, there it is.
I'm not a seagull. I'm not the one who decided to pull it from theaters because of that. Anyway, speaking of theaters, Freakier Friday opened this past weekend. It ended up making an estimated 29 million so far this weekend. Maybe that'll go up. Disney likes to be a little conservative so that they can exceed expectations. So maybe it'll make 30, but probably not quite. Anyway, as Deadline reports, of the 3,975 screens in the United States that were showing the movie, the number 1 was at Disney Springs at Walt Disney World. Not 100% surprising, but still notable. By Saturday morning, so Thursday through Friday, it had $57,000 in ticket sales just at that location. So the movie's getting an A cinema score, which is good for it. And it seems to be a modest hit is what people... you have to tell by what adjectives the sites use. They're like, oh, it's dazzles with 30 million, and you're like, oh, okay, I guess that's good.
It's much easier when you can just time the standing ovation and know how big a deal it is.
Exactly. We need to get back to that somehow. And then over at Disney California Adventure, a a restaurant that I didn't realize didn't have mobile ordering anymore. It's adorable Snowman frozen treats, but it's coming back on August 19th. That's tomorrow. No, a week from tomorrow. You'll be able to mobile order your lemon treats again. This was formerly Catch a Flave, where it had much cooler swirled ice cream.
Yep.
But yeah, I guess they had mobile order for a while and then took it away, and now it's coming back. I don't know. But speaking of California Adventure, last week they had the Disney Junior Let's Play event. And as part of that, they announced a ton of news. The first being that a new Cars show called Cars Lightning Racers will be coming to Disney Junior in 2027. Lightning and Mater, along with new friends, thrill-seeking drag car Pipes and mud-loving monster truck Miles, will be added to the world of Cars. Owen Wilson and Larry the Cable Guy will be returning, as well as Tony Shalhoub, Cheech Marin, Bob Peterson, and John Ratzenberger. But then joining the show, Leah Lewis, Yuri Lowenhall, and Cheryl Lee Ralph will be Pipes, Miles, and Ms. Blinker, respectively. So you could check that out, coming in 2 years when your kids are old enough to not want to watch it.
But you'll have new kids. That's okay.
We got new kids by then, yeah. But then we also got some news about some other upcoming shows. Marvel's Avengers Mightiest Friends has been announced, kind of expanding their Marvel, which we just got the Iron Man and his Awesome Friends show. Marvel's Spidey and Iron Man Avengers Team Up, also on the way to the network. And then this year they're going to have 2 new stop motion holiday specials for Halloween and Christmas, kind of like they did last year. And then also Mickey Mouse Clubhouse Plus got renewed for 2 more seasons. So all sorts of things you can look forward to on Disney Junior. And then in the park itself, they had some pretty cool meet and greets, including Bitsy from Super Cats there, or Super Kitties, sorry. And then a Spidey and His Amazing Friends version of Spidey. So you've seen the regular Spider-Man at the parks, but this was the debut of this version of Spidey, which is kind of weird in a way. No, I just mean, like, it's interesting to have a different version of the same character, but it's not the first time. They had the other Buzz, remember Hot Guy Buzz?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, interesting. No Bluey. We were wondering if Bluey would show up. Mike even shared an anecdote where the crowd, they're like, and would it be Disney Junior without, so, and then everyone's like, Bluey, and they're like, Mickey Mouse.
Oh, that's so sad. That's so sad.
We don't know what's up with Bluey. He's supposed to arrive in 2025. I guess he still has 4 months, and we should calm down. But
yeah, right.
You can check out tons more coverage from the Let's Play event over on Laughing Place, of course.
And on the other coast, Epcot 3.0 fans, music is available. So the music in and around the latest test track, composed by Zayn Effendi, has been released on all your favorite streaming platforms. So I'm going to talk about, I don't know if you saw that, I just threw in there Doobie Live reviews. So I've got stuff to say about the latest test track from my trip to Disney World. But yeah, he previously did music for Oga's Cantina at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge and for the Galactic Star Cruiser Hotel. But the music for this is now available for your streaming pleasure. This is 45 minutes of music. Apparently he composed over 70 minutes, but this is 45 minutes.
For a 4-minute ride.
Which is exactly how long I waited for this ride. It was listed at 85, got in at 45.
Nice. Top 10.
Top 10, thank you so much. Let us do the top 10. I guess what number 1 is, Kyle. I already looked. I'm sure you can guess.
Can I? Freaky Friday?
Freaky Friday is number 1 right now. So let's look at the Disney Plus top 10 with my TV 14 settings, which means we will not be seeing on my screen how well Alien Earth is doing, even though I will have to change my settings because I am so looking forward to seeing that. Freaky Friday is number 1, the original. Well, not the original, but you know what I mean. Rio's number 2, a couple of Incredibles movies, which that's related to Fantastic Four, right?
That's our theory.
Yeah.
Can't say for sure.
The new Mickey Mouse Clubhouse Plus, yay. Parent Trap, because, right? Yeah, Parent Trap, yeah. Once you see Freaky Friday, you want to see Parent Trap. Rio 2, which still throws me off with the other Rio. Super Kitty, Super Adventure, Captain America Brave New World. Huh? Kyle, explanation?
Exclamation what?
Explanation of why Brave New World's up here in number 9?
Because people like Marvel.
Okay. And then Ice Age at number 10. You should be able to put it on Disney-only setting. Get rid of the Rio and Ice Age.
And I've had my share of bad reviews. I still remember my first good one, though. Everything else in this production of Our Town was simply terrible. Joey Tribbiani was abysmal.
All right, I'm not going to speak of abysmal. Instead, I'm going to speak of my trip to Disney World last week. Yeah, where on Thursday we did Disney's Hollywood Studios, Epcot, and Magic Kingdom, so I could see 2 new shows, a new attraction, and a new parade, all new to me. Here comes my quick review of each. First, we saw The Little Mermaid. I was a big fan of the Little Mermaid show. This one, not so much. They got rid of a lot of it, stuff that makes you really feel like you're under the sea. A lot fewer puppets. The screen background is nice. I really like the aerial performance, but overall, just disappointed. I would give it an overall thumbs down. The villain show, surprise, that is really, really good. Incredible use of screens in that show. Some nice, fun songs. I don't know if they're original, or if it's an original song with the Magic Mirror sings, but it's original to me. So really enjoyed it. And then 3 live performances that exist. Huh?
Are you sad that it's going to be closed by the end of the year then?
They're closing the villain show?
No, didn't you? Wasn't that your bold prediction?
Oh, yeah. I don't remember my bold prediction, but I'm wrong if that's my bold prediction. It is good and popular. The performances, the 3 live performances are so much fun. It has some misses. The Hades and Jafar that are on screen but are like live, I don't really like and understand why they did that. But overall, it's a really, really, really fun show that totally shocked me. My one disappointment is it feels like each of the characters, when they come out, Cruella, Hook, and Maleficent, if they could just give them like 30 seconds to do off-the-cuff stuff that's not totally scripted, like Genie does, but even shorter, it would be, got to go back and see what they have to say this time. It would be so much fun, I think, but I think it's fully scripted. So be it. If it's also set up so they could put new villains in there, swap those out, I really, really hope they do that. But really fun show, highly recommended. Test Track 3.0, that was our next thing. We went over to Epcot, waited for it for 45 minutes. It was listed as 85. We were ready to do the full 85, only did 45. The queue, much less annoying than the last queue. The ride itself, spectacular. Really, really enjoyed it. The theming with the outdoor-indoor, I don't know, for some reason I'm always a big fan of that. The final room is incredible. I'm sad that the door is now permanently open. I hope that permanent is temporary, because I've seen video when it's not open and it's even better. But even with the door open, seeing it in the daytime, so the big bright light coming in through there, that final scene is spectacular. Easily the best version of Test Track. And what's the name of this parade, Kyle?
I don't know.
The new Epcot, the new Magic Kingdom parade, which the name just won't.
Oh, Starlight?
Starlight, yeah. The new Starlight parade. Beautiful parade. Incredible floats, incredible effects. So well done visually. And the lack of quality music means I did not really like it at all. Completely forgettable. No real interest in seeing it again. I did not know music could make that big a difference, but that parade was a total miss for me, almost exclusively because of the music. There you go. 2 thumbs up, 2 thumbs down from Doobie.
So when you said you could have used that as your abysmal, it started there.
But
And the rest.
yeah, I saw that, Gio, that it's open because of a timing and it got hit. But my hope is they bring it back, but it's clearly just open right now. All right. You're welcome, Nikki B. You're welcome. And yes, I've heard that about the music going in. I had a completely open mind. I hadn't listened to it. I hadn't watched it. I was surprised. I did not expect that. All right, and the rest. Let us move on. Is that Oogie Boogie Bash? Yes.
Oogie Boogie Bash.
Oogie Boogie Bash. He's got a new home for Judge Doom. He is now over here in Hollywoodland. You can see that over there. It's well hidden, but we still managed to figure it out. So this is where Judge Doom is going to be this year for Oogie Boogie Bash. In 2023, he was in San Francisco. We put up a video of that. And then I'm like, San Francisco? I could have sworn he was over in Condor Flats. And because I went to Oogie Boogie Bash last year and went and looked it up. And yeah, last year he was actually in, I guess it's now called Grizzly Peak Airfield. But he was over in the airfield last year. So I guess he just likes to get around. Can't be held down.
I get around. Anyway, Camp Half-Blood in return is coming back for season 3. Percy Jackson and the Olympians is the actual name of the show. Season 2 is coming on December 10th, as we knew, but they are already on their way shooting season 3. You could see Percy there already getting older. So they got to crank these things out. But yeah, so you can look forward to another season of Percy Jackson and the Olympians, presumably next year, probably next December would be my guess. And then in some surprising news, it sounds as though Cruel Summer, which was a freeform show that got canceled in December 2023, could be coming back. So the first season was a big hit. My wife loved it. We have some other friends that were surprised and really enjoyed it as well. But then it was an anthology series. And the second season, I think it did okay, but it had completely different cast and everything. The show got canceled. And now it sounds like they might be going back to season 1 with Olivia Holt coming back and rebooting the show as a sequel to the previous one. So yeah, so that's what'll be coming up eventually. Yeah, we'll go to a round LP, and I will do that as soon as I find the button. I went old school with that one. I'm just going to sit here by myself for a second. Let you know that first thing on Around LP is that, as promised, the Laughing Place on location for Gen Con is now available. Let me pull up the great thumbnail I made. It cuts off my head because I guess I didn't put my camera far enough back, because why would I? But I am hitting the wrong things. But yeah, so in this video, I not only talk about Gen Con itself, but then also coffee in Indianapolis, one of my favorite coffee places that I found there so far. As you can see, that's actually at Lucas Oil Stadium. Shot some stuff there. And then also recapping, as I did on this show, the reveals from the Lorcana event, and just kind of show you around. So check out the latest episode of Laughing Place on location from Gen Con, now available on YouTube as I wait for Doobie to return. I did talk about Gen Con last time, but if anyone has any questions, like what is Gen Con, I'm happy to answer that. It stands for Lake, as I actually mentioned this in the video, it stands for for Geneva Convention, as in Lake Geneva, Wisconsin, where it started. And then now it's in Indianapolis. Hi.
Sorry about that.
We talked about our on location at Gen Con and all sorts of fun.
I should have left that video running. I'm so sorry. Okay. And Alex, who just went on the DVC member cruise, where Camilo Lara, I hope I pronounced that right, he was a music consultant for Coco. They did a Q&A, and Alex reports on that. They do such cool stuff on the DVC member cruise. So he wrote a cool article, and what turned out to be a pretty emotional experience. So go check that out on Laughing Place as well. Yeah,
we have lots of coverage from the member cruise that you can go and check out.
All right, Kyle. It is time for This Day in Disney History, where Kyle shows off just how much he does or does not know about Disney. On this day in 1983, an actor was born, an MCU actor. I bet if you were to take a poll of MCU fans' favorite actor in the MCU, he would come in second.
What year you said?
1983.
Okay. So it's too old to be Tom Holland.
Who's not American.
It's true. He's not. Did you say that this person was American?
I just saw him speak somewhere and it was British, and it just threw me off.
That happens a lot. Hugh Laurie.
It's so weird when that happens.
Anyway, second favorite actor, Chris.
A lot of Chris's in the MCU.
I was gonna hedge. Be like, Chris Evans.
The other one.
Chris Pratt.
The other one. Yes, Chris Hemsworth. Happy birthday, Chris Hemsworth, who is now 42 years old. Somehow I suspect he doesn't look it. On this day in 1995, one of the great Mickey shorts was released with Kelsey Grammer doing a voice in it.
I didn't know that. 1995? Runaway Brain?
Yes, Runaway Brain. Crazy. Have you ever actually seen Runaway Brain?
I don't know if I've ever sat down to watch it. It's one of those things that I think they would show it on when the shop at Downtown Disney was called D Street. I don't keep track of what it's called now. But yeah, I feel like they would play it in there and stuff. Yeah,
I think you're right. On this day in 2004, a movie was released, a sequel.
A sequel in 2004,
starring
Fully Loaded.
You're on the right track. Starring one of the all-time great Disney legends and another actress who probably this isn't her proudest work, and she has gone on to be a very fine actress in her time, not always in family movies.
Okay.
Disney legend.
A Disney legend.
Take a poll of Disney fans' favorite Disney legend, and this person is probably number one.
Julie Andrews?
Yes.
So is this Princess Diaries 2?
Royal Engagement. Way to go. Julie Andrews and Anne Hathaway. Kyle gets 3 out of 3 this time.
Yay.
Trivia.
On to our newest segment.
Let us take a look at Sorcerer Streak, our game here at Laughing Place, where today's question is, tomorrow, will Laughing Place post an article with a featured image that includes Goofy anywhere in it between midnight and 5 p.m. Pacific? So that is as shown in our archives page. Kyle, I'm guessing, will have to sit this one out as he is the editor of said website and can easily make sure it's a yes if he wished to. So remember, that's anywhere in it. It could be a little tiny picture of Goofy. Someone could have a little book with Goofy on it, or it could be just big giant goof right there. So,
did you get a photo with Goofy this weekend?
I did. I absolutely did. That was a fun event. I don't know. I mean,
I don't know
about it, but it was a fun event, and I absolutely did get a picture with Goofy. Happy 40th birthday, Alex Rife. Yesterday's question was Gideon was very happy with the wording of this one. The canoes was a question for National Lazy Day, since that is the opposite of lazy. Would the canoes have a wait of 15 minutes or more at any point? And actually, it was 5 minutes all day long, which Gideon says he doesn't know. 5 minutes essentially means no wait. 10 minutes also means no wait. He does not know why sometimes they show 10 minutes and sometimes they show 5 minutes. But it was 5 minutes all day long. The answer was no. Let's look at our leaderboard. In first place, we have Nikki B. This is a legit first place because while her streak is the same as a bunch of other people, she has 4 wins, while other people only have 3. Nikki B, congratulations. You are in first place. You are on your way to winning season 2. Kyle's in second. Daniel Kaplan's in third. Bill Galzo, who I got to meet. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that. Was that by happenstance or did you plan it?
I will tell you about that in just a moment. Bill Galso's in 4th. Jennifer Hall, don't know who you are, but thanks for playing, in 5th. And me, no, am I the featured player? I'm not the featured player.
No, Luke is the featured player.
Luke is the featured player, which means he should be showing up here. I'll work on that. I don't know what place he's in. I do know I'm in 11th, so I'm very embarrassed by this. Yeah, congratulations, Nikki B. What? You are on your way to winning. So yeah, Bill Galzo. So we went to Hollywood Studios, early entry, and me and Gideon, and I went on Tower of Terror while Gideon did whatever Gideon does, probably rode Toy Story Mania 10 times in a row. And I'm in queue, and I'm across from this family, and I remember them. They were talking. It was a mom, dad, brother, sister. They were just talking about what they've done so far and stuff. And I'm by myself, so I'm just totally eavesdropping on their conversation. But that's it. And then later on, I'm in line for Star Tours with my family, and I get a message: "Are you at Hollywood Studios?" I'm like, well, yes, I am. We are in front of you. We are in front of you in line. And so we catch up with them and see them and start talking. I don't recognize him one bit, even though I've seen him a couple times. Never met him in person. He's like, yeah, we were in line with you at Tower of Terror too. And I look, oh yeah, they have Potato Land shirts. I totally remember. I'm like, how could you be standing 3 feet from me for 10 minutes and not even say hello? It's like, oh, I wasn't sure. There was no Gideon. There's no Rebecca. I'm like, look, I'm pretty much one of them. But anyway, then we caught up with him again after the ride, got the requisite selfie with him. And very fun experience. I'm so glad I got to meet Bill. First time meeting him in person, and it was a delight. Very nice family. Canadian, of course. Canadian nice, as always. I'm trying to see, do I have the picture? I don't have the picture handy, so we'll leave it at that. You want to go look for...
Yeah, actually, I have some... Got to get back to the media asset. Breaking news.
Oh, you sent me a link. Sorry.
It's okay. Tomorrow, it looks like we'll be getting a new trailer, or at least a new look at the live-action Vampirina show coming to Disney Channel. Look, she's got fangs. She's a vampire.
That's truly terrifying.
So, yeah, look forward to that tomorrow.
There we are. There's
Or
the
no.
Bill. His Potato Land shirt. Very cool. Nice guy.
Well, what was great was then you shared it and Benji didn't recognize him. I tried to save him. As soon as Benji put that in messages, I DM'd him to be like, hey, that's Bill. But nope, he took too long to delete his comment and got called out.
The beard is not always how he looks, right?
That's true.
Okay, because I don't recognize this guy at all. But now as I'm picturing without the beard, I can see it.
This is Summer Bill. He's a teacher. So, got to take summers very seriously when you're a teacher.
Yeah. All right, Vampirina. Can't wait for that one tomorrow. That's going to be exciting. Tomorrow actually is Alien Earth, and I am so super excited for that. Super excited.
Nice.
Anyway.
Yeah, we'll be back tomorrow, but in the meantime, are you guys doing Parks Talk today?
As far as I know.
Awesome. So we'll have Parks Talk today at 4:00. Tomorrow should be a 3-show Tuesday. And as always, make sure you just subscribe, ring the bell so you know whenever we go live. And be sure to check out laughingplace.com. Check out our brand new banner menu and everything. All right, we'll see you all later. Bye.
Bye.